shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back cage yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene? 1 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back cage yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. We're going to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing the loss. First play of the game. It's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little better on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds the in route complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. And now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Headed out right. Connects on the crosser. Space on the right. He's got room. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 from the 43. Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And to set up the screen here, it's Harvey. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Buying some time right. Got a man. It's Marvin Mims. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Nix. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down. But I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Harvey goes the wrong way, and he's going to lose several here. Offensive line fast.
Back at the 7-yard line.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Another for Harvey. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end
Vas-y,
zone.
non, mais franchement, c'est trop bullshit, là.
6
Vraiment.
yards brings up 4th and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play call? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Here we go. 4th and goal inside the 1. completion, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Fume ma gueule, j'imagine la merde, juste fume ma gueule.
Rolling back gets the handoff. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Herbert out of his end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? From his end zone, 3rd and long.
Mais la chatte! Putain, la chatte! Vas-y, c'est bon!
What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Herbert from the gun. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high.
Pas de chance,
Over that line. 2nd down coming up.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they are on him, short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Turn out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for Broncos 1st down. They'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. They'll run here. It's Harvey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. Gonna have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Here's Nix to throw. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Mais non, mais c'est de la connerie. Je me fais baiser.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. He's going to try to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 2 plays.
C'est passé.
Right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
C'est pas ça. C'est madame, je joue à des détails.
Okay, well, that one's over
C'est
the
des bons
20.
matchs contre des gros poissons. Vas-y, jamais à gagner.
So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ils sont trop.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Not enough to stop that play with John Day Barron.
Je joue un mec là. Là, je suis en train de jouer un mec, j'ai cru que j'allais pas marquer. Deux fois j'arrive sur ces 1 yard. La première fois, je marque pas. La deuxième fois, je me suis. Là, pareil, je me suis dit, attends. Je vais pas y aller, quoi, encore une fois.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside. Well, he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That one finds Josh Downs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the one back on the handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, kid, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
C'est un mec de pour le Need for Speed.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back to the backfield and they give it to him.
J'ai même pas le temps de faire le dip, j'ai rien le temps de faire.
It's a 4-yard pickup and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Oh mais non, mais prends-la, attrape-la, c'est bon, ta grand-mère. Là, c'est bon. Hey, même moi je l'attrape, voilà, c'est bon ou pas? Même moi je l'attrape. Même French il l'attrape.
Seventh play of the drive, they've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. It fed the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Bien sûr, bien sûr, bien sûr. Tu sais que moi, vas-y, avec toi, ça commence à manquer un petit peu.
First and 10 from the
Ah,
32.
tu dois.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. A lot of space ahead. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
One play in, Brock in his stride is already into enemy territory. On first and 10, here's Nix. Finds the football outside. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gain.
Ah oui, ouais.
Drive still to go here. This is second down.
C'est une classique, ça, hein, c'est ce que je te dis.
There's the fake. Here's Nix.
Oh, mais non, 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 je suis désolé, non, non, je suis désolé, non, 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 désolé, non, 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 je suis pas d'accord, pas du tout d'accord, non, 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 c'est bon,
Herbert on first down.
Et moi, putain, on dit ma mère, on joue au même jeu, mais on n'est pas logé à la même enseigne, sérieux.
With this defense, so many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So play number one almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number two has
J'en
in
ai
store.
marre.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Moi, ce qui m'énerve, c'est que là, moi, je viens de me faire inter. Lui, il se fait pas inter. La balle, elle est dans mes bras, dans mes mains, genre.
No luck on first
Deux
down.
fois.
Here's second and
2
10.
fois.
Back to the air, Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense, guys up front, and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for a quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, Kappa.
Allez, putain. Allez.
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And the ball goes corralling. And
Voilà.
they stop him before he
Je
gets
peux les
much
désosser,
farther.
mon Dieu. Il a lâché le ballon, direct.
Third down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and
Ah non, mais
dominant
c'est
play
bon.
that sets their
Là, ça va des
offense
minutes,
up
là.
for success.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed left side to Smith. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Running it now out of the gun.
Ah vas-y, je vais faire quoi moi? Le mec il me déchire ma ligne, sérieux, qu'est-ce que je te dis? Le mec déchire ma ligne, mon vieux, sérieux.
Back to the line they go. It's second
Hein?
down. Nix off the play action. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And they get to tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play.
Eh vas-y, le jeu, vas-y c'est bon, le jeu est en train de me chier dans le me chie dans la bouche le jeu.
Here's the handoff. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there.
Le jeu il se paye bien ma tête et franchement, là, je suis à deux doigts d'exploser ma manette tellement là ça m'énerve. Là ça m'énerve de ouf. Là ça m'énerve de ouf. Je suis en train de m'énerver de ouf. Là. Ah c'est en train de me péter les noises là, évidemment. Je m'en bats les mains, c'est bon. Non, c'est bon. Je vais faire que de blitzer, moi. C'est bon, j'en ai marre. J'en ai ras le cul, là, c'est bon. J'en ai ras le boule, c'est bon. Là, le jeu se fout de ma gueule, mais royal. Ok. Alors là, je te promets que si je prends un field goal, ah, j'arrête le match, moi. Ah, j'arrête le match. J'arrête le match. Hein. Et là, j'arrête le match. Hein. Ok, vas-y, c'est bon, j'arrête. C'est bon, j'arrête. C'est bon, j'arrête, c'est bon. C'est bon.
We'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the
un jeu après se fout de ma gueule. Un jeu se fout de ma gueule de ouf. Je vois des joueurs, je vois des X-Factor, des superstars dans toute l'équipe, mon vieux, c'est bon, genre. C'est bon.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
J'en ai ras le cul, ça, j'en ai trop marre. Franchement, j'en ai trop marre.
They're just gonna play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he's gonna be forced out, but a nice game before he was on what's gonna be the final play of this second quarter.
Je perds 7-13, franchement. C'est vraiment très cher payé. Très cher payé.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Calvin Austin on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Cade, and it's offense and it's defense, and that's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special. He was.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Cut out left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Drive play straight ahead. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Now motion him out of the backfield. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. Keeps himself upright. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. Home troops right. Cap it, ready.
Running this one left. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Herbert from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. New set of downs from 37. Nix with it on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Giving this to Harvey. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Goes to the hurry up here.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going for it himself. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it. He'll throw it. And this isn't going anywhere.
De la merde, je me fais baiser à chaque fois, je me fais tout le temps niquer.
These fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution,
là, moi, ce que je vous mets dans la gueule. Moi, ce que je vous mets dans la gueule.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline, and decide, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They go play action. Here's Herbert.
Non, 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 non. Non, 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 non. J'espère qu'elle est pas bonne. Ah, elle est bonne. Ok, vas-y. Ok.
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout too. Throwing on first is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, ram. Go.
They'll run it from the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
Play action now for Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So out now comes the punter. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down, looking for options.
Oh mais non. Mais vas-y, j'en ai marre, mais j'en ai marre. Ah, il me fait niquer.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete team shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Nix.
Mais vas-y. Mais comment je peux me faire niquer comme ça? Comment je peux me faire niquer comme ça? Comment je peux me faire niquer comme ça? Comment? Pourquoi? Parce que vas-y, ça joue la ligne. Vraiment ça. Putain, les lignes carrément, ça joue les lignes. C'est bon, j'en ai marre, sérieux, j'en ai marre. J'en ai marre, ça joue carrément, ça fait des punts mon Dieu, sur la ligne, genre. Ça joue la touche, gros. Comme si on était au rugby, ça joue la touche comme au rugby. Ça joue la touche comme au rugby.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Give now to the running back.
J'en ai marre. Je suis pas payé. Je suis pas payé. Je suis pas payé. Je suis pas payé. Je me bats contre le jeu, je me bats contre l'équipe, je me bats contre le joueur, je me bats contre tout le monde, moi. Mais t'es marre. Oh, c'est bon, ça m'horripile. Putain, ça doit prendre un sac, ça. Ça doit prendre un sac. Merci, au revoir, vraiment. Justin Herbert, il court depuis quand, lui? La lumière, il court pas, lui. Je me bats, je suis en train de me battre, là. Je me bats et je suis pas récompensé. Et ça m'énerve. Je me bats comme un beau diable, mon Dieu. Et on me récompense pas, on devrait me récompenser. Vu de la manière, on devrait me récompenser maintenant. Allez, c'est bon, arrêtez avec vos jeux soupapes de sécurité là, parce que c'est bon, j'en ai marre. C'est bon. Putain, moi j'essaie de bien jouer. Tu veux faire quoi, gros? La 4 Midra qui court, qui s'entrecroisent, comment tu veux que moi je trouve le bon joueur? Je peux pas prendre le bon joueur. J'en ai marre là, c'est bon, j'en ai marre là. Là franchement j'en ai marre là. Vas-y, faut que je tape un truc là. Je vais péter un truc là. Maintenant je vais péter un truc là. Ah, je vais péter quelque chose. Moi je vais péter quelque chose. Il reste un carton, il reste un carton, il reste un carton. Il reste un carton. Franchement, je vais péter quelque chose. Franchement, je vais péter quelque chose dans ce match. Je vais péter quelque chose. C'est bon, j'en ai marre. Franchement, j'en ai marre. C'est bon. Je me bats contre le jeu, je me bats contre le mec, je me bats contre l'équipe, je me bats contre tout le monde. Contre mon équipe aussi. C'est bon, j'en ai marre. En fait, j'en ai marre. Sérieux, j'en ai marre. Franchement, j'en ai marre en fait. C'est bon. Moi, je suis là, je joue, et en fait, tout ce que je me fais, c'est de me faire niquer, en fait. Ah bah ouais, mais ça m'intéresse pas, moi, du coup, de jouer. Ça m'intéresse pas du tout de jouer.
Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the
Ça me prend, vas-y. En fait, t'es condamné à jouer toujours des jeux de merde. Des jeux de merde, pourquoi? Parce que quand tu veux jouer dans le dispute, tu fais inter tout le temps. Tout le temps, 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 tout le temps. Tout le temps, 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 tout le temps. Tout le temps, tout le temps, tout le temps, tout le temps. Regarde. Des nimbus, mon dieu, des nimbus 2000 qui me passent devant, genre. Des nimbus, des nains. Je peux rien, je peux même pas jouer, je Vas-y, je peux même pas. En fait, les jeux, je peux même pas les jouer. Tu veux faire quoi, moi? Et allez, vas-y, fais les flags, allez, vas-y, allez, flag, vas-y. Comme si j'avais besoin de ça, quoi. Ouais, j'en ai besoin, j'en ai besoin. Ah, j'en ai vachement besoin de ça. Putain, mais allez vous faire enculer, sérieux. Qu'est-ce que j'en ai marre, franchement, mais qu'est-ce que j'en ai marre. Putain, je suis à deux doigts d'arrêter tellement ça me saoule, là.
Here he goes, third and long. For big yards on the right side. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Broncos.
Next to throw again. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up.
Vas-y, Cortland Sutton, le mec il fait 2m79, je peux pas envoyer une balle dans le deep, c'est pas possible, il peut pas l'attraper. Trop dur pour lui, trop dur. Cousin, est-ce que un jour tu peux m'en attraper une quand je l'envoie dans le deep? C'est possible ou pas? Ou non, c'est trop demandé? Gros, je t'ai envoyé, j'envoie des mecs qui font ma taille, je suis obligé de faire des passes à des mecs qui font ma taille, eux ils l'attrapent eux. Et le mec qui fait 2 mètres il l'attrape pas, genre. Non mais va comprendre, genre, l'attrape pas. Oh mais non mais... Vas-y c'est bon, j'arrête. Hop, c'est bon, stop, c'est bon, hop, c'est bon. C'est bon, hop, je m'en bats les couilles. Vas-y, va, c'est bon. Hop, c'est bon, je m'en bats les couilles. Va, c'est bon. J'arrête de jouer.
His first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick.
Basta. C'est bon, j'arrête. Ouais, c'est bon, basta. Ouais. Basta, c'est bon. C'est bon, basta, c'est bon. J'en ai marre, c'est bon. C'est bon. C'est bon, moi j'en ai marre. Franchement, j'en ai marre. Moi j'arrête, c'est bon, j'en ai marre. J'ai une situation de touchdown. Et je me... C'est bon. Moi c'est bon. Ah, flag, illégal. Mais oui, illégal bloc. Ouais, c'est bon. C'est bon, moi j'arrête.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. It's Harvey straight ahead. He is stopped with authority there, but that sub came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Gain of 12. And the Broncos first down.
Nix holds on to it. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's get some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained the play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
On the draw, they give to Harvey. A 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card.
Laissez-moi tranquille. Laissez-moi tranquille. Ça sert à rien de m'envoyer des jeux de passe et tout. Laisse tomber. Moi, je cours et je veux juste que le match se termine. C'est tout ce que je veux. Parce que, hein, je me suis bien fait enculer tout le match. Là. Alors, au bout d'un moment, ça va 2 secondes. Hein. Franchement, je veux bien. Franchement, je veux bien. Mais être le nom de l'infarct, ça, un peu moins.
and not just be reacting to what the offense is always
Je
doing.
fais des trucs, franchement, c'était folklore là. Franchement, c'était folklore ce match.
Another carry for him. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They give it to him again. He stuck with it, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those plays I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second down, give to Harvey. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Completed to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers approaching win number 7 on the year. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Drawn up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Drawn up for him. Their punter making his way out now.
C'est bon.
And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
C'est bon, j'en ai ras le cul, moi.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. He's drawn up for him. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact? Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. I was not the one to save you.
Non, je fais hier.
Everything now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Wow. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both. I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left but it's not enough. Few that are really step but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself but it's not enough. But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a boner pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up to plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster!